You look like a helpful sort. Fancy making me a mithril trowel to replace me tatty old one? For your trouble, I'll let you in on a secret to help you seek out other quests. Thanks for your help. My little ones want feeding, but I lost my soup pot somewhere in that road where that black rider was lurking about. Please find it for me.
Excuse me.
Good evening, little masters. What can I do for you?
We're friends of Gandalf the Grey. Can you tell him we've arrived?
Gandalf? Not seen him for 6 months. What do we do now?
What's that?
Something for the road.
I can get you one.
I see you. You draw far too much attention to yourself. I know what hunts you.
What are they?
They are the Nazgul ring wraiths. At all times, they feel the presence of the ring
Where are you taking us?
into the wild.
We shall rest here tonight.
These are for you. Keep them close. I'm going to have a look round. Stay here.
What about second breakfast?
LEGO Lord of the Rings walkthrough for wikigameguides.com and spaceupgames.com. This is the Weathertop level, which is, I think, level 3 of the Fellowship of the Ring movie. And if you hear a bunch of crinkling, that would be my brother moving his Doritos bag into the trash can. Good anti-litter person. Even though you can't really litter in your own house, but anyway, the first thing to do in this level is to obviously put all the ingredients and the tinder onto the fire so you can wake up Frodo and have him call you a bunch of fools because you aren't supposed to start a fire up on the top of Weathertop, which of course attracts the riders, the ring wraiths towards you. But to find the what are they called? The tinder, the pieces of wood, you're gonna want to just go around this area here on Weathertop, and you'll also want to go fishing with Mary, and that's actually kind of fun doing fishing. So it's, you know, it's just something else they added in, and you're gonna want to get other ingredients like the apple and that fish from fishing to be able to put in a frying pan. And putting all these ingredients in the frying pan is kind of another. It's the beginning of crafting, pretty much, because you can sort of craft items in this game, and that just really means you get different ingredients in the case of cooking, or different pieces and materials, and you put them on top of each other, and then you make a certain item. And later on, we'll have to make a fishing rod, but that's not until the third movie. And other than that, you can make shields, swords, armor, all kinds of stuff, and it's not nearly as in-depth as, say, Skyrim, but for LEGO it's pretty interesting, and it's, I think, a really cool concept.
Want a tomato, Sam?
What are you doing?
Tomatoes, sausages, nice crispy bacon.
Put it out, you fools! Put it out!
That's nice!
Go!
And now you make your duel with the, well, not really a duel, but you start fighting the ring wraiths that are ascending the Weathertop watchtower thing. I forgot exactly what this was. I haven't actually read the first book in a while, but I remember it being some sort of communication tower for men during the old days of Middle-earth, I think, at least. I might be wrong there. But anyway, so you just need to get to the top, of course. And doing that, you'll use the different abilities like Sam's growing right here. Plant a tree, and that will give you a couple of rocks that you can throw at these vines that are holding up these rocks here. And once you do that, you'll be able to continue on and do the other things the level requires you to do. So for other things that I'm just going to talk about right now, sadly in this game they don't keep Boromir's famous line, "One does not simply walk into Mordor." They don't put that in this game. I don't know why they didn't do that. I guess in the whole scheme of advancing the game, it was kind of hard to make that make sense, because you'd have to talk about how terrible it is walking into Mordor, and they didn't talk about that. And, you know, it was kind of disappointing, but I was never really I never saw the great appeal to that line. I guess the main thing is, like he says, one does not simply walk into Mordor, but they literally walk into Mordor anyway. I guess that's part of it, but for the most part, I don't really understand why that's such a popular line. But a lot of people were annoyed that they didn't add it in, and, you know, I thought it was weird I really thought they were going to, but they added in a lot of stuff that I didn't think they were going to. So I guess it really just depends on how you look at the movies and how you decide which parts you like, I guess. I don't know. I'm looking way too far into that, of course, but other than that, this game is really good. It's got really good graphics. It's got these... I'm fumbling all over my words today. It's got the same great music from the movies, and it is a little bit annoying hearing the same theme song over and over and over again, and LEGO games do have that very annoying tendency to ruin any song that you liked before, just because it plays it so much. But Lord of the Rings is always something that I really never get tired of. That and Harry Potter theme even. I think I might have said that in the walkthrough actually. That was one theme I never got tired of. And for Lord of the Rings, any of the music, I just never get tired of it. But I'm sure I would if I heard it 1,000 times a day.
Back, you devils!
And now is when you actually have to fight the ring wraiths, and of course, Frodo has his ring on. Gotta stop saying of course, but, you know, it's kind of like, I'm stating the obvious when I say things that are happening. So it's by stating the obvious again, Frodo has his ring on, and because of that he's in the Shadow Realm. I'm pretty sure it's called the Shadow Realm. Again, as I said in the last, I think the first video, actually, if I say something ridiculously stupid, I'm sorry. I love Tolkien, I've read everything, but, you know, I can't remember all of it, because there's so much crap in the universe. In the universe of Tolkien, of course. So, anyway, when you are playing as Frodo, which, again, this is like a split instance, you're gonna have to build some things that Sam can't build, and Sam will be on the right side, and the point of doing that is so you can light the fires to scare away some of the ring wraiths. And of course Sam will be able to do some things Frodo can't, and if you're playing a single player I'm sure you'll have to switch between the two a lot, but if you're playing a co-op like I am, then it's really a lot easier. You just have to do the things as they come towards you, and obviously do them as the other person does them. And for the most part, you'll just have to avoid the ring wraiths as Frodo, and if one happens to catch you, you just rapidly tap the button that appears over your head. And other than that, there isn't too much more to this level. There's another fighting part after this with Aragorn, but I'm not going to bother talking over that, so I'm just going to leave the rest of the level to the game itself to explain, and that'll be it for this video.
Frodo! Strider! Help him, Strider!
He's been stabbed by a mortal blade. This is beyond my skill to heal. He needs elvish medicine.
Did you hear that? We're going to see the elves.
Strider!